It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. It's the height of summer in the UK and it is absolutely roasting hot. I was thinking to myself, what can I eat today which I can review that's not going to boil this kitchen? So I had a little look in the freezer, and these go in the air fryer or the oven should I say, for 12 to 15 minutes. I reckon the air fryer will smash this in 10 minutes. These are Ballineen's chip shop style cooked Irish sausages in a crispy batter. In South Wales, we call them sausage and batters. Everywhere else in the UK, they seem to be called battered sausages. In Australia, they're called Pluto pups. So, wherever you are in the world watching this video, I'm about to put in the air fryer a battered sausage. Now, they were £1. Oh, they're tiny. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. 6 of them. I'm sure they used to do jumbo versions, but whilst I was in Morrison's, I only come across, wait a minute, I'm going to put 3 in. I can't just eat 1. Well, I was going to just put 2 in, but 2's not going to be enough. This is my lunch. So, this is what they look like. I reckon the air fryer will get these done in 10 minutes, easily. Let's set the air fryer for 10 minutes. And I'll see you when they're cooked. These sausages have just dinged in the air fryer. Have a listen. Sizzling away to themselves. They did actually take the allotted time of 15 minutes. I thought I could have had these done in 10. But they were indeed 15 minutes. Now, they're quite hard. Not only with the sausage and batter, I think it's the reason why you don't see so many sausage and batters, say in supermarkets or from Birdseye. I'm pretty sure if Birdseye could do a sausage and batter, they would. The reason why it's from a relatively unknown company is because they've got nothing to lose really. But with a sausage and batter, what you're going to want to really do is get that sausage, cover it in fresh batter and deep fry it. That's the only real way you're going to get a proper sausage and batter. So, breaking one of these in half. There's 60% pork meat as well, by the way. Breaking one of those in half, that's the inside of it. It looks exactly the same colour as the batter, doesn't it? So it's really hard to distinguish what's batter and what's sausage there. I'll let it cool down a bit. It's piping hot. Yeah. My suspicions were correct. It's a nice Irish pork sausage. If you're a fan of Richmond's or that kind of, what's the word, that kind of pinky Irish sausage, then you'd be a fan of this. Quite salty, as you would imagine. Frozen food generally has a higher salt content than regular old fresh food. So it's quite salty. Tastes exactly like an Irish pink, one of those pink pork sausages should look like. It's a nice amount of pepper on the finish. But what lets it down, and I give you a clue earlier on really, was it's the batter. Now it's cooled down a bit. I should be able to show you it's just, try and get my plate underneath. It's just all kind of flaking off into bits where it's crispy and crunchy, and I mean they've done a half decent job to get it to even this stage. I just threw one on the floor. It's okay. 5-second rule. Yeah, but digesting it, kind of getting through this. If you like a really crunchy, it's like really crunchy breadcrumb. You can hear it. It's got the texture of an overcooked pie lid. You might put a pie in the oven and forget about it and go back and it's kind of black on top. It's got that same consistency, that feeling, not taste. It's definitely got a bit of a batter taste to this, but it's a bit dried out. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's the air fryer that's dried it out. I think if you put it in the oven for 15 minutes, you'd have the same thing. I just think it's, if somebody like Birdseye could do it, they would have done it years ago. They wouldn't have left all of the fish and chip companies out there, fish and chip shops, making sausage and batter, because they sell millions of these things. They probably sell millions a week in the UK, these kind of sausage and batter type sausages. If they could find a way, someone like Birdseye, some big company, to get their hands on that market a little bit, then of course they're going to try and do that. They will do that. And I think that's the reason why they haven't done it, is because it's too difficult to do. Although, you could argue, you can buy Birdseye fish in batter. I think for the end of the review, I'll just give you my circumstance, my situation right now. It's July the 11th, 2022. It is 30 plus degrees outside. I walk on a daily basis to try and stay fit and healthy. I went for my walk today, drank a pint of squash, a pint of juice before I went. And I walked for 6 miles. By the time I come back, all I wanted to do was drink something. Drink another pint of squash. I had to change my t-shirt, absolutely red hot, red in the face, boiling hot. And then I started to get a little bit hungry. So I thought to myself, I normally review something during the day. What could I review? The simple, quick and easy, and it's not going to cause me cooking pizzas, slicing pizzas, messing about. What can I slam in that air fryer for 10 to 15 minutes that's going to be really, really easy for me to review? And that's the reason why I've chosen to review this today. And I think if you look at that circumstance, if you look at that mindset that I had, there's millions of situations out there where you just want to do something quick and easy sometimes in life. And I think if you want something slightly different in your freezer, then pick these up. They're not the worst thing going. I like the pork sausage. I like the fact that it's a little bit spicy and peppery. But the batter's not up to much. So rating for these Ballineen Irish pork sausages in batter. £1.50 for 6 in Morrison's. Don't suppose that's too bad in terms of price. I reckon they're a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. If you feel you can put up with that almost rock hard batter, dried out rock hard batter, and you can live with that, then you'll enjoy that. If you feel that you can't, don't bother with these. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!